Service is an application component that can perform long-running operations in the background. It does not provide a user interface. Another application component can start a service and it continues to run the background even if user switches to another application. Additionally, a component can bind it to a service to interact with its even perform inter-process communication. For example, a service can handle network transactions, play music, perform file input output, or interact with the content provider all the from the background. A service is created by the extending the class service. There can be two forms of services. The life cycle of the service can follow different paths: started or bound. Started service is started when component calls start service method. Now it runs in the background indefinitely. It is stopped by the calling the stop service method. The service can stop itself by calling to stop self method. Bound service. A service is bound when the another component calls bind service method. The client can unbind the service method. Service cannot be stopped until all clients unbind the service. A bind service does not run in the background indefinitely. It lies only while it serves another application. The system evokes this method by calling start service when another component requests that the service be started. When this method executes, the service is started and can run in a background indefinitely. If you implement this, it is a responsibility to stop the service when its work is complete by calling the stop self or the stop service. If you only want to provide binding, you don't need to implement this method. To create a service, you must create a subclass of service or use one of the existing subclasses. In your implementation, you must override some callback methods that handle key aspects of the service lifecycle and provide a mechanism that allows the components to bind the service if appropriate. These are some important callback methods on bind. The system evokes the method by calling bind service when another component wants to bind with the service. In your implementation of this method, you must provide an interface that clients use.